A divine debate. God and Satan on man's obedience to the second commandment. Opening scene. The scene opens in a vast celestial courtroom, majestic, glowing with divine light. God sits on a radiant throne, his presence filling the space with overwhelming peace. On the opposite side, in a dark, shadowy corner, stands Satan, his form flickering between deceptive beauty and hideous malice. Angels surround the courtroom, waiting as the discussion begins. Act 1. Satan's accusation. I come before you today, not to challenge your throne, for even I know my defeat is written, but I bring forth a case against mankind, against this man you call your servant. Speak, deceiver. What charge do you bring? Obedience. Or should I say, disobedience. You gave them the second commandment. You shall not make for yourself a carved image or worship any other gods. Yet, what do? They bow before statues, idols of gold and stone. They exalt their possessions, their fame, their desires above you. Even now, this man you call faithful, his heart strays. Act 2, God's defense of his servant. God, firm yet loving, you see only the sin, but I see the heart. This man stumbles, yes, but he seeks me. When conviction touches him, he repents. His soul is learning to worship in spirit and in truth. Satan. Ah, but does he truly? You say he repents, yet tomorrow he returns to his old ways. How often does he place money above you? How often does he chase after human approval rather than your will? How often does he kneel in church while his mind worships himself? Tell me, righteous judge, does that sound like obedience? And yet I have placed my spirit within him. He is not bound by law alone, but by grace. Each time he falls, he rises. My mercy shapes him, and my discipline refines him. Do you not remember, tempter, that even my servant David fell, yet I called him a man after my own heart? Act 3, the man's test of faith. The scene shifts. On earth, the man is confronted with a decision. He is tempted to compromise, to prioritize wealth over God. The battle rages in his mind. He remembers the commandment, but Satan whispers, it is just one time. God will understand. Satan, watch him now. He will choose the world. God, with certainty, watch and see, for I have written my law upon his heart. The man hesitates, but then he kneels. He prays. He turns away from temptation. A light fills him as he declares, God alone is worthy of my worship. Act 4, Satan's defeat. No, this cannot be. Rising from his throne, his voice shaking the heavens. Depart from my presence, accuser, for you have no claim on those who are mine. My servant is not perfect, but he is sealed by my love, strengthened by my grace, and destined for my kingdom. A great light bursts forth. Satan recoils, vanishing into darkness. The angels rejoice. The man on earth feels a peace he has never known before. He has passed the test. Worship me in truth, and you will walk in my light. And when you stumble, return to me, for my grace is greater than your weakness. Worship the Lord your God, and serve him only.